have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Nix. The ball finds Evan Ingram. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Vacates quickly left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Denver.
Complete to Evan Ingram.
The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
Will line up for the 2-point
Nick's
conversion.
going to try and throw for it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
And makes the score.
Well, evidently a
Broncos
touchdown
8,
wasn't
Raiders
enough
nothing.
for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. He's out in the clear. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go, hey.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Look for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
A 2-yard loss.
Well, Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He's even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with 3rd and 4. Nick's off the play action. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He's got Sutton complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead to 14-0. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And he gets in. They push out the lead to 16-0. Well, they really had this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey.
First play is going to be a give to Genty.
right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
The Raiders will line up.
He's going to throw for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him two and turns this into a one-score game once again. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double-teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A give right side to Dobbins. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
13 yards.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Broncos pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Giving this to Harvey. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
It's maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Captain.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
And that pass is complete for for 2, and their lead grows further. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, the answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down, Smith to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Launches one deep downfield. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Off to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know what baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Smith. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Genty from the gun. He still has room inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Broncos 24, Raiders 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 23-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Nix from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10. It's Harvey. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's up the 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now run with Harvey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can...
Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Third and long for Nix. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play action, here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn application that nets them 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go.
Tenty again, and he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Here we go.
On the sneak, it's Smith, and he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Geno Smith with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sidelines, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Flying forward on the ground, and he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
How's my old coach? I thought it was pretty good. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Harvey on the carry. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Bombers.
Harvey once more. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Oh, I said. Hey, captain. Go.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Oh, my son. Hey,
Shotgun snap to Nix. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos up by just a couple of points. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. Gets it to the 15. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. They're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down up.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Oh, I said.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Oh, I said. Hey, I hear it.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. He's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Oh, I said. Hey, I hear it.
He'll look to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You gotta have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always gonna be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up. Please, I never gave up. All I know is going get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off the damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
7 yards.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. A timeout taken by Vegas, that's its second.
First and 10.
And they're still going to have 1 left
line.
at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first and 10. Here's Smith. Throwing deep for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Ready.
Smith to the air now. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Here we go.
To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Smith on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. So an absolute absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Here he goes, one final shot. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
31. Raiders 28.
So we're down to a 3-point game, and now we're going to try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them, and that should put the finishing touch on this victory.
Onside kick recovered by Denver.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.